How are you all? I think you all are good. Students, we were doing cell chapter, and in cell chapter we have completed different part of cell. We have discussed what is nucleus and what are the functions of nucleus. Then cell membrane we have completed. Okay. Cytoplasm we have discussed. Now we were discussing cell organelles. Cell organelles means cell parts. Endoplasmic reticulum, I have told that it is the network of interconnecting membranes which were distributed among the cytoplasm. Okay, and I have told you that there is two type of endoplasmic reticulum present. That is, first one was RER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Then SER. SER means smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Those who contain ribosome on that, they are rough, and those who lack ribosomes, they are called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Then I have shown you that lumens and different type of RER and SER. Here you can observe that RER, they have a black spots on themselves. That is the presence of a ribosome on it. Okay, and in the lower part you can see easily that there is no ribosomes present. Therefore, they are called SER, or I can say smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. After that, we have discussed the functions and the difference between them. Okay, I think you all have learned this. Then we have discussed Golgi apparatus, and I have told that it's working also. We have discussed that how Golgi apparatus are important. They are responsible for the formation of lysosomes. They are responsible for storage, modification, and packaging of different products formed inside the cell. For transportation process also they are responsible. For repairing and synthesis of cell membrane also Golgi apparatus are very important inside our cell. So let us now continue with the next cell organelle that are found by Golgi apparatus, that are lysosomes. What are lysosomes? Here you can see easily that what will happen inside our cell. See, inside the cell, here Golgi apparatus you can see, and this cup-like structures, they are having primary lysosomes. See here, it is primary lysosomes, and when it is converted to secondary lysosomes, then what will happen? Whenever we have food, see, food particles taken by phagocytosis, the process by which we have the food particles inside, that is phagocytosis. And here the mixing of in secondary lysosome, you can see that the digestion and mixing of food is taking place, and here the product of digestions are separated out, and which is again supplied to the body, isn't it? Can you see it? What type of process takes place inside the cell? Then role of lysosomes. Do you know that we have given one more name to lysosome, that is called suicidal bag? So why they are called suicidal bag? As you know that suicide means to damage ourselves, isn't it? Same functions were performed by lysosomes also. They damage themselves, they engulf the matter kept inside themselves to make the cell clean and clear. Okay, so lysosomes are generally found in animal cell, but in plants they are not present. Okay, then What was the structure? They are small spherical vesicles having a single membrane and contain some digestive enzymes which help in the waste disposal. As you have seen in this first slide, that from one side it is taking the food inside and from other side it is giving the food out from the cell. So the formation, the waste disposable as well as the synthesis process, the digestion is also taking place inside the lysosomes. Third thing, enzymes are synthesized by RER, means they are synthesized by rough endoplasmic reticulum. In damaged cell, what happen? The lysosomes burst itself to release enzymes and to release digestion of different cellular components, isn't it? Therefore, they are also called suicidal bag. What are their functions? Distraction of foreign particles. Foreign particles means outside particles which are not needed inside the cell. They throw it out. Then intracellular digestion means the digestion taking place inside the cell. Then removal of cell debris. Debris means waste which were not needed inside the cell, which are toxic in nature. Then time, on the time of metamorphosis, in the reproduction time also they are playing a vital role inside an organism. Then many organs which are not needed inside the cell are digested by lysosomes. Therefore, they are called suicidal bag. They kill themselves and protect the cell from detoxifying. Okay. Then mitochondria, very important. Mitochondria, what is the another name of it? It is powerhouse of the cell, or we can say factory of the cell. Mitochondria is the rod shaped cell organelle, okay, kept in the eukaryotic, although the prokaryotic need not have this mitochondria. Okay. And why it was given the name powerhouse of the cell? Since they contain enzymes which are necessary for the oxidation of food. What is oxidation of food? Oxidation of food means whenever our food react with oxygen to form glucose, carbon dioxide and energy, and that energy release will be stored in the form of ATP inside our body. And what is ATP? ATP is adenosine triphosphate, that is energy currency of our body. When you go to shop, what you did? If you want to purchase anything, in exchange of that thing, you give money. Same way, when our body perform any function, but it spend ATP. As we are spending money, our body spend ATP. Okay, so ATP is also called energy currency of our body. It is bounded by two membranes. First one is outer, that is smooth. Porous means containing small holes. Inner membrane is folded and it is form of cisterine. Cisterine means fold one over another. That is called cisterns. Okay, and you can see cistern also contain ososomes. They are embedded inside the inner membrane. What more matrix contain? They contain DNA, ribosomes and enzymes. So mitochondria is having a matrix. Matrix means a web-like structure which contain DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, then ribosomes and then enzymes. DNA and ribosomes make the mitochondria self-autonomous. Self-autonomous means they did not require any other system to perform the function. They are able to manufacture their own protein and enzymes. So therefore they are called semi-autonomous. Okay. So I think you have got many things regarding mitochondria. What mitochondria is called? It is called powerhouse of the cell. Why it is called powerhouse? Since energy is synthesized inside the cell in the form of ATP due to the result of oxidation of food. Then it contains two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. Outer is smooth, porous, and inner is folded inwards. Okay. Then what matrix contain? It contain DNA, ribosomes as well as enzymes. And why it is called semi-autonomous? Why? Since they are able to perform their own protein synthesis as well as enzymes. Okay. I think it is clear to you all. Now see the shape of mitochondria. You can easily see the inner membrane, the outer membrane, the cistern as well as the matrix. Isn't it? It is very important. The diagram is also very important. You should make it and label all the things given inside this picture. Okay? And write separate their functions. Now here you can see suicidal bags also. Inside the cell, it was kept in at a very small, you can see, very small place was given to the lysosomes. Then a big image is formed and it was shown that how it is kept out inside the cell. So I think mitochondria, lysosomes, functions of lysosomes, Golgi apparatus and endoplasmic reticulum is clear to you. In next video, we will start with plastids and you must read plastids before listening my video. Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.